And in America, of course, you are answerable not only to your audience, but to your patrons, to people, well, who are your audience as well, but to people who give a lot of money. And you know, things are funded differently. So in America, there's very little government funding. There's a lot of patronage. There's a lot of sponsorship. There's a lot of individual giving and quite powerful boards that you have to talk to, who presumably are also saying, well, I didn't like this and I didn't like that. Whereas presumably here, you're a bit freer. I don't know.
No, you know, I wouldn't. I sort of expected that in America, and actually, yeah, you hear stories of, you know, the Met occasionally putting on something for some donor who's giving $5 million. But actually, I never found that, and to be honest, none of my colleagues ever said that they had felt they'd been forced into something by a board. Certainly the Seattle board were absolutely up for something different and engaging, and accepted that not everything is going to be a success. But I think it's it may have happened in the past, but I think American boards are in it to facilitate the vision of the company. So that's the important thing. We call our, within the UK framework, WNO is a charity, and I always think charity is the wrong word because it just gives a wrong association, so we never use it. Whereas Americans use the phrase a mission-led non-profit, and I think that captures much better. And also because the board members are like they have a minimum gift anyway, so they have all made a substantial gift to the company, but they are like the shareholders, or donors are like the shareholders, but are doing it for a philanthropic purpose. And there's also tax breaks as well, so there is government money, but at one remove. And I think if your vision is made clear, then people are buying into a vision rather than wanting to just tell you what's there. Otherwise, they can just buy tickets. So I think I understood the philanthropic impulse better having been in America than elsewhere. And it is philanthropy, which is a word we tend not to use so much here. They are investing in their city, in their community, and respecting that a city like Seattle needs a great opera company, so they're willing to support in that way. So there is a genuine philanthropy, which I think it's quite hard in the UK for us to understand that because it's not baked into our psyche in any way. So it's not quite as restricting as I thought it was going to be. I absolutely thought I was going to have to be, doing what people wanted.